This influencer wanted to ruin my business. My boutique was packed, and this girl wanted exclusive attention. But since I was busy at the register, I asked one of my assistants to help her with her purchase. It seemed like nothing was good enough for her, or rather, daring enough, as she dressed in a very peculiar manner. Hello, pretty. Any problem with your... She was already disliked on social media, but she was even more unbearable in person and wouldn't stop complaining about the small sizes. So I suggested she check out the plus-size section. Let's just say her body was rather exuberant, and it seemed like I had committed the greatest offense of her life. Not satisfied with that, she made me accompany her as if she didn't know how to dress herself. Of course, I agreed, because if there's one thing that characterizes my business, it's personalized attention. At first, I thought she needed my fashion advice, but...
Shut up, I don't need opinions. Help me zip up the dress, that's what you're here for.
I realized that the poor girl was so obnoxious that all she needed was someone to put up with her. I mean, accompany her on her shopping trip. I'm sorry, but I have to attend to other customers. Are you taking anything?
Besides a bad experience? I don't think so.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you decide on any item, I'll be at the register.
I thought your boutique would have decent options, but there's nothing here I can't find in an online store.
Then, why did you come here?
Because I saw this dress that definitely looks better in photos, but now I see the fabric is super cheap and it's very poorly made. Like almost everything in this place.
When she compared me to those fast fashion businesses, I thought I was going to go back and drag her out of my boutique by her hair. But then I remembered that I owe it to my customers. And neither the designer, the seamstress, nor the people who work on my team deserved for us to pay attention to her ignorant criticisms and comments. I had no idea what this girl was plotting or why she was taking so long. Easily more than 40 minutes passed, and she didn't appear anywhere. But her bodyguards were still there, so I assumed she was still in the fitting rooms, taking 1,000 photos.
Hey, excuse me.
I don't give autographs, and I'm not in the mood to take photos with fans right now. Don't insist.
No, ma'am. Just to let you know that you need to get in line at the back.
First, ma'am, your butt. Second, don't you know who I am?
I approached when I heard the commotion, and the superstar began to complain about not having announced her arrival. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Ladies, we have a surprise for you. In addition to the new collection and discounts, we are honored to have a special guest. Give a round of applause for Jojo Wasi. Hooray! Hooray! My customers had to endure the arrogant and egocentric attitude of the celebrity and even let her cut in line to pay. And just to get her out of there, I also put on my best face until I noticed something strange with the prices on her clothes. Excuse me. Where did you get this?
From the aisle you recommended. Can you hurry up, please? I have an event and need to get there on time.
Let me check something. I went to where I had more clothes like that and noticed that someone had mysteriously changed the prices. But when I returned to the register and mentioned it to her, she went crazy and told me it was my obligation to honor the price on the tag. She even dared to blame a little girl who was shopping with her mom for the mischief. I shouldn't have given her any discount considering how she treated us, but I was desperate for her to leave, so I agreed. It's not that I wanted to see her face again, but I was curious. And when I saw that she had tagged us in one of her stories, I thought maybe I misjudged her, and she's actually promoting us. But I was wrong. She was promoting us, but in a bad way.
Hello, friends. If you have the chance to shop at this store, please waste it. Horrible place, terrible service, and just look at the cheap quality of their clothes. The truth is, I only went because the owner was super insistent. She even begged me to come. But look, it even comes with defects. Don't say I didn't warn you, friends. Kisses.
That ugly bitch! A few weeks later, she attended an influencer event wearing that supposedly cheap top, and guess where she bought it? Her followers noticed. And even the most loyal ones started unfollowing her for being a superficial liar. Since that experience, all my clients are equally valuable, and there is no preferential treatment for anyone. Let's hope she thinks twice before criticizing on social media again.